guys, it's Full Cards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York, and in front of me today I have a box of 2002-2003 SP Authentic Hockey. Fuck me, someone's beeping the horn. Configuration, 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, which would amount to 120 cards. Base set 1 through 90, high series tier checklist would be 91 through 201, which would include the hat trick performers, the future greats, base future watches, and of course the auto future watches and auto patch parallels. Those, of course, the parallels would be numbered to 100 and the future watch autos would be numbered to 99. We would have a 4.7% chance to hit the desired future watch because there are 21 of those, I believe. So within a box break, expect 1 future watch auto, 2 base future watch, and a jersey card. Strangely, amazingly, there are jersey cards within here. And so the quote-unquote other hits would be the sign of the times, duels, and trips, as well as the super premium jerseys, as I mentioned, plus duels and trips of those. There are apparently some legendary cut autos of Brimzek, Jack Adams, and Sid Abel. I'll believe it when I see it. They're probably numbered 101 or something crazy. So let's pop it open. I do have some future watches from the prior year in the background. I do own this set, but I don't have the Rick Nash actually. I just couldn't find it in my stuffed closet. So many cards in there. And we do have a seal to seal the deal. Bang. So what future watch autos would we be looking for? It would be the Chuck Kobasew, Rick Nash, Pascal Leclaire, Henrik Zetterberg, Bouwmeester, Ron Hainsey, Jason Spezza, Tellqvist, Alex Hemsky, who else? Essentially that amount of cats. There is a Steve Ott as well, if you're into Steve Ott. And here is our checklistification. And you see the Steve Ott right there. And if you look in this area here, these would be the non-autoed future watches. Some really good names here. Craig Andersson, Ryan Miller, Martin Gerber. Tim Thomas would be in here for the non-autos. Shawn Thornton, if you're into Shawn Thornton, who I kind of despise. Patrick Sharp. Mike Cammalleri is also on there too, you might have noticed. So let's rock and roll, baby. All right, I'm just a bit guarded because usually the last card would be the hit or the insert, so I just was taking that into consideration. So here we go, Alexei Kovalev. We see the back of the cards, nice amount of information, dynamic offensive force, and this cool target symbol emblem, really, really cool. A little bit almost like going through a spaceship or door or something. Kovalev, Roenick, Michael Pekka, Thomas Vakun, and we have our first inserty thing, and look at this. Oh, nice. It's a Future Greats of Danny Heatley. There you go, numbered to 2003. Handsome looking card. This seems to be a base pack. We have David Legwand, we have Mike Comrie, we have Mike Modano, we have Manny Fernandez, and we do have a Tommy Salo. Infamous for a goal going in from center ice off his head. And if you're wondering who the top 10 picks were from 2002, it would have been Rick Nash, Kari Lehtinen, Bouwmeester, Joni Pikkanen, Ryan Whitney, etc., etc. I think of Scottie Upshall, Joffrey Lupul, Pierre-Marc Bouchard, Peter Tatasek, and Eric Nystrom. Keith Ballard would have been, I think, 11th that year. So we have Ronnie Francis of your Kraken, we have Martin Biron. We have a Sign of the Times. We actually hit a Sign of the Times. They only deliver, I believe, a quarter of the time. One thing I wanted to mention, guys, by the way, is I've always been very, very lucky. I don't know what I'm going to get. It might be a bad one. But I've been very lucky with these old boxes. You should see some of my other breaks. I've actually hit, like, I once hit a Gretzky. I hit some really cool things. So here we go. Brendan Shanahan. Let's see who Rob Blake, who our Sign of the Times is. I'm not entirely certain. Let's see, guys. Let's see. And I assume it's, let's see. Is that Hemsky? I don't know. Oh, wow! Nice. Oh, cool. We hit Danny Heatley. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. That's sick. That is handsome. We hit the Danny Heatley. Wow. Wow. Man, I always hit the Sign of the Times. You know, I collect Sign of the Times, so I'm super excited about it. And believe it or not, I have a binder of them, and I'll show it to you after the break. And I do not have, from this particular year, believe it or not. Crazy. That was awesome. Very cool. Paul Kariya, Johnny Leclaire, Roman Turek, Zamnov, and a Miro Shatan. So this will be a 2 auto box because we are guaranteed that is definitely our Future Watch auto. I'll put it aside, not sure who it is, but I totally saw Future Watch auto. All right, continuing on, guys. A Patrick Lalime, Chris Osgood, Ziggy Palffy, Eddie Belfour, and a Yarrow Jagr. If you're wondering when I'll show it at the end of the second column. I promise, guys. I promise. Oh, we have, okay, I think we have a Future Watch here, or we'll see what it is. We have a Nicky Lidstrom, we have a Marty Turco, we have a Vinny Le Cavalier, we have a Nabokov, and we have a Radislav Kessler. Future grades, okay? He was definitely highly touted, was Kessler. First rounder in 2000 was Kessler. All right. Patrick Roy, Rob Brandemore, Steve Shields. Oh, cool. He's got the Cheevers mask. Very cool. Simon Gagné and Bobby Holik. Oh, we do have a Slimy sighting, I believe. All right. Jiggy, Ole Goalie, McGillney, Peter Bondra, and Timu Solani. All right. Owen Nolan, Roman Chichmanek, Pavel Bure, Sean Burke, and a Daniel Alfredson. So, interesting draft. I mean, 2002 Nash is first in points from that draft, but believe it or not, Alexander Steen is actually second in points from that particular draft. Duncan Keith is third and Semin is fourth. There's Jose Theodore, Bobby Lou, Jeff Friesen, Isaku Koivu, and what is this? It is one of the hat-trick performers, and it would be a Brendan Shanahan, and it's numbered to 14, Nandi Ne. Valtteri Filppula at the top of that draft in terms of point getters from that year. So is, believe it or not, Joffrey Lupo and Matt Stajan, I think, are top 10 in points from that particular draft, the 2002 draft. Cujo, Marc Denis, that's a nice one, Jocelyn Thibault, Jason Allison, and a Radislav Kessler. Okay, and we'll soon do our Future Watch. Ooh, okay. We have a Jerome McGinley, we have a Kovalchuk, we have a Felix Podvin, we have a Chris Drury, and let's see what we have here. Oh, did we hit the Ryan Miller? Nice! We hit the Ryan Miller. Beautiful. We hit the Ryan Miller Future Watch. Goalie Mojo, in effect, live and direct, microphone check, check, check. I love it. Number to 900. Believe it or not, they're numbered to a lower number than the Auto Future Watches, which are to Nen. All right, guys. Fedorov, Bill Guerin, Joe Sakic. We have Joe Thornton, and we have Olli Jokinen. All right, guys, 2 more, and then I'll reveal our Future Watch auto. Really happy about the Miller. We have Urbe Samsonov, Patrick Eliash. We have a Todd Bertuzzi and a Nikolai Habibulin, who did win the Stanley Cup. Did Habibulin. All right, last one, and then we reveal our Future Watch item. Stevie Y, Ed Jovanovski, a Keith Kachuk. There's a Mario, as well as the Eric Lindros. Boom. All right, let's see who it is. Let's see who it is. We have a Marcus Naslin, we have a Pavel Dimitra, we have a Daniel Briere, we have an Adam Oates, and our Future Watch auto is a goaltender, so that narrows it down. Oh my God, it's Mikael Tellqvist. All right, we hit Mikael Tellqvist. I'd say average for the Future Watch autos. Decent, not disastrous, not the best, but of course with my goalie mojo. All right, of course I only hit the goalie Future Watches. Maybe I can hit the Tim Thomas while I'm at it. All right, Jeremy Roenick, Michael Pekka, Gabrick, Nansen Carter flossing the flow, the dready flow. And we have another, so this is another one of the Future Watch bases, and it's Lassi Pierretta. Okay. All right. Another 2002 draft rookie, 5th rounder. Mostly played in the Swiss League, I think. Swedish League and Swiss League. All right. Did play over 140 games. David Legwong, Mike Comrie, Medano, Brett Hull, and Ray Whitney. Very cool. Yeah. I mean, he did play in the NHL. There is that. Ronnie Francis, Martin Biron, nice Paul Correa, a beautiful Peter Forsberg, and an Eric Daze. Okay, Daze was involved in the Hasek trade from Chicago to Buffalo because I think he was the 4th round pick associated with it. I think there was Bouchard as well. Turek, Naslund, Tim Conley, and Danny Heatley. 4 packs left, guys. We're actually promised a jersey, so let's see what we can do on that front. Pavel Dimitra, Daniel Briere, Patrick Lalime, a Scottie Hartnell, and here we have a Brian Gionta Future Greats of Brian Gionta. He was a future great, he really was, given his size. Why is this card thicker? Also a future captain of the Montreal Canadiens. All right. Is this our, no. Yes. Oh, cool. This is it. Maybe it's Lindros if we're lucky. Let's see, guys. Matt Sundin, Dougie Waite, Chris Osgood, and this is a little something something. And our little something something is a Brian Leetch. Nice. Super premium jersey, Brian Leetch. That's pretty handsome. Numbered 599. That's a good name. I like it. Stanley Cup champ, Brian Leetch. Beautiful. All right, guys. Last couple of packs here. Ziggy Palffy, Nicky Lidstrom, Marty Turco, a Tony Amonte, and a Marian Hossa. Last pack. Ooh. Is it something or is it nothing? Nothing. I saw Habs, so I got excited. Speaking of which, we have Patrick. We have Rod Brendamore. We have the Steve Shields again. There's duplicates. We have the Alexei Yashin. And our last card would be a Yannick Perreault base cardification. Great break, guys. Time for the recap. All right, guys, time for the recap. So that was fun and eventful and groovy and fly and turnt, as always with our oldie goldies. So here we go, guys. We have our base cards. We hit 89 of the 90, so we're actually missing one card, card number 53, so that'd be 98.8% of the base cards, about 99% of the base cards we received of the 90. We also received, believe it or not, another lot of bonus extras, some 23% of the extras. So there you go. And in terms of our Leaf Brass, we did in fact hit the Shanahan hat trick performers, number to 14, Nan. He was a 2nd overall, lest anybody forget. And I'm actually really happy that you guys picked up Jumbo Joe. He's probably at the end of his rope, but one of my favorite players in the history of the game. Nice to see him go home and play at home. Speaking of 2nd overalls, we actually hit the heater in the lot of future grades. There we go. He was a 2nd overall in 2000. And on our Olympic team, actually, they won the gold in 2010. There's Ketzla, and there is Habs captain Gionta, ex-captain, I guess, at this point, since he's retired, also in Buffalo. Bang. Guaranteed 2 base future watches, and blam. So we hit the Lassi Pierretta, as well as the Ryan Miller. We hit the Ryan Miller, of course. That is typical of my goalie mojo, 15th all-time in wins. I'm super epically happy about that. And our future watch auto was Mikael Tellqvist, of course, obviously because of goalie mojo, 3rd rounder back in 2000. I think that was the year you guys picked Brad Boyes in the 1st round. And our Super Preme jersey is really cool. We hit a Brian Leetch. I don't often hit him, so I kind of dig it and love it. My being in New York, and he was 9th overall, and of course the Stanley Cup champ, so good on him. And the hit of the box, guys, would be this one here, the Sign of the Times of Danny Heatley. I did not own any from this year. I hit the heater. I love it. Born in West Germany, believe it or not, Danny Heatley. A super stud, 2nd overall, as I've mentioned. Almost a point-to-game guy. Just a fantastic hockey player. So that's basically it, guys. Super elated. Goalie Mojo in effect, live and direct. I will announce my next contest winner when I open up some Timmy Hos. Don't usually do high profile stuff, but I will open up a few packs of those and announce a pretty decent contest for you cats. All right. I happen to be full cards, live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York.